We are Team Pressure.
Pressure!
And I am one of the singers, Olof. And then we have over there.
I am Simon.
And I'm just Ollie.
Okay, and welcome back, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So more than 1 year, you've been at Veckans Band Med ZeD from last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened from that time?
What happened? Yeah, I think Simon, do you have the best memory? Should you, or Ollie, do you have the best memory? Simon, you start.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't had my whiskey today yet, so I have memory intact so far. I will not tell you if this is really Pepsi or something else.
Oh, well,
It's open, so it can be anything. Well,
Okay.
since last April, we have dropped our second album.
Yeah.
We have dropped like 3 or 4 or 5 singles or something like that. We have done like at least as many videos.
Yeah.
And we have restructured Pressure from within. I can tell you that, because when we started to after the release of Path of a Shadow, that was just after we talked to you last time.
Yeah.
The first album, and then we had like 30 songs and said, okay, we have another album here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. I think that song we play in the radio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fun thing was that we started to see, oh, shall we release these songs? And that no, we don't like these songs so much. But we want to do a concert album, another concert album on relations. And then we started to think that, oh, but we cannot do relations or relationships album without 2 voices. And we started to look for a female voice, actually. So we
So there are not other relations, in the world. You could do it between guys.
Yeah, we could, but
oh, we have such good relations. But well, not that good. We actually fight a lot.
yeah, but we needed someone to pick up the game and put it one step higher.
Yeah, we needed our new general.
Yeah.
In this army. So we searched wide and broad, and we tried like many singers, and then we found this amazing talent online. But the most fun thing is actually how that happened. Ollie, how did this happen for you?
Yeah.
Well, it was one of those boring nights during the pandemic. Musicians had so much hard times during the pandemic. But yeah, we had to support each other. And I saw an ad from Simon and decided to answer. Actually, that was just one single puzzle missed in my life, so I found it in Pressure. I liked their music, of course, the relations in the band team, and really wanted to be a part of it. And after a really, really long audition, I joined the band and feeling extremely happy about it right now.
Yeah.
The most fun thing, you left out the thing that I always think is so funny. When she answered this, and I answered with a really long text, and then I answered with another very long text, and then I answered with another even long text.
Ignoring my all questions.
Yes.
I was like, okay, just talk.
So the thing is that she actually thought that I was a bot. So, oh, Simon the bot. Yeah.
Oh, I remember you told me last time we talked, you write about with lyrics.
Yeah, the perfect thing now is that, and a very scary thing for me actually. I always I've always worked with the lyrics first, and then did the music according to this. But the strange thing is now that Ollie, she took me aside and said, Simon, no, you cannot do this. And I said, yes, I want. And she said, no. So she said, you are going to just do the music and send me it, and I'll do some lyrics to it.
Well, it's just more difficult. It's the challenge you need in your life.
Yeah, okay, if you say so.
Okay. So then you joined the band. So have you been with a gig or with the band yet?
I'm trying to, but see, they're scared of me. They're sitting there alone without me, not letting me in.
Yeah, that's true.
We're working on it.
We cannot say if we say no to Ollie, it will be her way anyway.
Yeah.
So we have already learned this.
So when will that be, the first gig?
Pardon, what you said?
I said, when will the first gig be with with Ollie?
Well, we don't really know because of the situation in the world. So we have no way. We haven't put a date to when it will be.
We have to see how the world will be, and as fast as possible. We are planning for it, but we cannot, with the situation, say anything about that.
No.
So we try to work around that, releasing music, doing recordings, doing videos. We have actually done a lot of video shooting today.
Yeah.
So we try to work around it. I mean, there is a lot of shit going around in the world.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I had that fucking corona for a few weeks ago, so.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we hate that one.
Yeah, me too. So, what is different now from the last time we talked with the songs and everything?
Well, kind of say what's not different. The sound is the sound is really different since we have two voices, and on some of the songs there is mostly me, and some of the songs there's almost only Ollie and I'm in the background, so the sound is totally different. The singing and writing process is totally different because now it's more Simon and Ollie working together. Before I was the one working, since we didn't have Ollie there. It sounds like maybe I'm angry about that. I'm not. I'm really happy we have Ollie in the team to do this because it gets so much better.
Yeah.
The thing here is that we also our sound is very diverse. We change styles, we change tempo, we change everything from song to song. And the thing now is that the thing that we are working on right now in the band for release in the end of this year and start of next year, and perhaps there will be some seasonal song. We will not tell you more, but I think it could include some witches and things.
Yeah, maybe.
It has gotten a lot of, I would say, some folk music touch to it, combined with metal, combined with ethnic, combined with
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's have been a lot of new thing on your songs.
Yeah, I would say that. Ollie, what would you say?
Agree.
Okay.
No. Everything is the same now. Okay, yeah, I agree as well.
So how do you see your band now and from last time?
You mean how we see the difference with the band, or?
Yeah.
I would say that we are more focused now. We are working very focused. We have gotten a smaller but very close team around us. One of the things that also changed that we have noticed is that we are signed now. We weren't signed then to a Dutch label, and we actually are. We are more. Yeah, I would summarize it to that we are more focused. That we have a better process and a better way of talking openly in the band. We have had some what should I say, classical heavy metal drama in the band, but now we have yeah, we survived.
Because I remember you, Simon, you told me you say play or die.
Yeah. Yes.
Is it still the same?
Yes.
I think that's the thing that won't change.
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
have
great.
to chop me up in small pieces before I stop playing in this. And feed me to the dogs. And I would make the dogs sing some hard rock before that. Yeah.
Oh, so then it's have happened a lot of time stuff from the last time we talking, and you are maybe for gig next year.
Yeah, we hope so.
Yes, of course.
So then I will say maybe you will come and play here in Luleå at Veckans Band Metal Radio Festival.
Of course. If we are able to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we are invited and able to, we will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
So are you ready for part 2 of the question with 8 fast questions?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
but be prepared. Nothing is fast with us. We talk too much. So.
That's true. Sorry.
So it will be 8 slow questions.
Yeah. we try. So what was the first record you buy for your over money?
You don't want to hear this. It's a Mariah Carey album.
Boo! Just now.
Yeah, but that's the truth. And the second one, Smurfs.
I give up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And you, Simon?
I cannot beat you.
No, no one can.
No, I know. Yeah. I actually don't remember my first album. I bought so many, and I've started buying albums when I was a little kid. So, must be some strange album.
Yeah.
And I bought Slipknot's Iowa album for my own money. It was like 2001, and I was like 11 years old. So I started with the good music.
Yeah, it's great. So, which song do you wish you have made?
Oh, can I answer? I know the answer.
Yeah.
Quick one. It's Just Undressed from our second album. I love this song so much, and I envy Simon that he wrote it, and I couldn't have this idea before him. I just adore this song.
Oh, okay.
Check it out, actually, and you will like it for sure, and you will like it more if you watch the video.
Okay, then I need to check it out.
Yes. Yes, really.
Yeah.
And you?
That's a good question. I'm not fast. You speak and I'll think.
Okay. I would say Bourrée in E minor from Johann Sebastian Bach.
Okay.
Wow.
That's a real cool classical piece with a lot of that has influenced a lot of heavy metal guitarists. Many of the parts, many of the runs, many of the soloists there. If you listen to it, you will find that many solo guitarist has borrowed a lot of things from Boré in E minor. Yeah.
Okay.
And now I'm done thinking. Highway to Hell. I mean, everybody knows the song.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah, it would be so. It's a classic. You can't say anything about it.
That's true.
I can.
So, yeah. So, what is the best record you have ever released?
Oh, we have two. Now it's up to us, which is best.
Yeah. Oh, that's a hard one. I have to think a little bit more about that. And Ollie, I think you say the second one.
Me too. I need some time.
Simon, you yeah, it's you.
Okay. Then I would say that the best album that we have not done our best album yet. These two albums are great. I love both of them. I cannot choose because they are so different in their stories they tell. I mean, Path of a Shadow for me is very close to me. It's very personal story. The In a Dark Heart We Trust is also very personal, but on another level. Musically, I think that In a Dark Heart We Trust is better. Energy-based arena rock classics than Path of a Shadow is perhaps better.
Yeah, I would say I actually liked working with Path of a Shadow better, but I like the result of In a Dark Heart We Trust better.
Mm.
And I would say we're still working on our best record.
Yeah.
So, the best concert you have seen?
Oh.
I haven't been on so many concerts actually, so it would be easy for me to answer. But if I choose from what I had and saw with my own eyes, it's gonna be the first Korn concert I attended. It was in 2014 in Minsk, and it was really breathtaking because it's my favorite band, and seeing my favorite singer with my own eyes is just cool, amazing. I remember it for the whole of my life. So yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Simon?
Is it me? You always take the last one.
Yeah, I take the
All
last
right.
one.
The fun thing is that actually I can answer two questions in one, because the worst concert and the best concert, I don't remember the year, but I went to Sweden Rock, and I went to see Whitesnake, because I really enjoy Dave Coverdale's voice, and Dirty Dave was going to sing, and I was, oh yeah, this is gonna rock, and he was so bad. he couldn't hold a tune, and he actually didn't come out for the last song, so the bass player sang it, Here I Go Again, and it was such a bad experience. So the next day I went to Twisted Sisters, and I didn't expect anything of these old parts, but the fun thing was that it was so much energy, and they could really handle a crowd. Dee Snider was amazing on stage, and he got 14,000 people to stand around holding your arms around each other's shoulders and start jumping and singing along to We're Not Gonna Take It. It was amazing. It was heavy metal at its best, actually. So, well, I have been to so many concerts. I loved going to live concerts, both local small shows and big ones. But that much love on that Twisted Sister concert, that was something extra. Yeah.
And I haven't been to my best concert yet.
Okay, so maybe one day.
Pardon?
I say maybe one day.
Yeah,
Coming with the best record release.
yeah.
So, what is the where strangest place you have played?
The strange we have played.
Yeah.
Well, I can start. I performed in so many places, and some of them were really strange and weird. For example, one time I performed in a gym.
In a gym.
Yeah, don't ask me. I sang some patriotic songs there. Just so many questions. And another one, I performed in a hall surrounded by dead stuffed animals. So I really like that place. Have a creepy mood, which I like.
Yeah, I can understand that.
My strangest place to play was actually when I was working in Rhodes as a baker, and they had a big disco there, and they heard that I play the trumpet, and they asked me, "Can you please play the trumpet on this discotheque?" And I said, "Why would anybody want to listen to the trumpet when they are on a disco?" "Oh, they probably will." So they gave me free booze for a week, and I played there for 20 minutes. And everything went silent and dead because nobody wants to listen to a trumpet when they're out partying. So I think that was one of the strangest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I also I need to have two here as Ollie. I always need to do as Ollie do. So the first one was and we were playing at a wedding at a restaurant. We were a trio, and when we came down to the room where we're going to play, it was a very small room, and it was 30 people already in that room, and it wasn't even room enough to move around, and they couldn't move the tables because the tables were bolted to the floor. Okay, so where do you think we are going to set up? We have drums, we have bass, we have guitar, and we have a PA system. Where are we going to set up? Well, you can stand in the aisle where the servants go out. So first I stood, and then after me the bass player stood, and behind him there was the drummers. We never saw each other. We just saw each other's backs, and we played in like we had like half a meter, and all the others, the servants serving the food, run beside us all the time and knocked us all over all the time. So it was really strange. The other thing that was really fun to play was we were booked for a company gig, and we didn't really watch where we were going, because when we came there, it was actually it was a funeral company. So they it was a really big funeral company, and there was a lot of coffins there, and there was a lot of things, and it was in this strange basement. But the fun thing is, what they really like to party, so people danced around their coffins and rocked out some music. It was also very strange.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, which is the most underrated band of the all time?
Which band from old time is the most
Unrated band.
Unrated band from.
Yeah.
All right. And now
Okay, while you're thinking, I can answer.
Yeah.
I listen a lot of new music nowadays, and I discovered one band. It's called Zeal. It's a one-man band, and he says he plays black metal, but also he has a really unique approach to the music, and also some lyrical vocal parts, which is not belong to black metal, and it really gives a unique sound to it. And I think he deserves much more attention than he gets right now. And maybe just one day, I hope I'll meet him to discuss some music and ideas. I hope Simon will join us too, because he's as much talented as him musically. I really like meeting these talented people and discuss music with them. How do they see it? Because his vision is really twisted, different.
Okay. Okay.
I could do this. When I grew up, there was this local band who was a real nice punk band, because from when I grew up, punk was really something, and us rockers, we were a minority, and there were punkers everywhere, and there were a lot of more famous punk bands like Räsbajs and Lyckliga kompisarna and stuff like that. That was really, that made a name for themselves in the punk scene. But there was this other punk band that actually were called the Intercoolers. And the fun thing with the Intercoolers was that they played this punk rock that was so filled with attitude, and so it was actually really punk music. They got everyone to actually feel something. I love to go to their concert, but they played a bit too hard music for the punk scene, so they didn't really break. And I know they split up after this, but they were a fantastic force back then.
Yeah, I would say probably Disneyland After Dark.
Ooh, DAD.
DAD.
Yeah, cool. I don't know that band. I need to check that.
Yeah, DAD. Yeah.
Yeah.
You would probably
Laugh and a half.
Yeah, Laugh and a Half. You will know that.
What is it? Is it power, or what kind of?
It's 80s rock.
Okay, then I like it, because I am manager for Mike Machine, you know.
Yeah.
So it's 80s rock. So and the last thing, say a record people don't think you like.
Yeah, we don't like it.
Yeah, no, yeah, we like it, but people don't expect us to like it.
Exactly.
Any record from kind of Sarah Brightman?
Okay.
I like to listen some Brazilian bossa nova, for example, or some Frank Sinatra, maybe, like for 5 minutes, then I go back to metal.
The thing here is, guys, you know that I listen to so much music, so would you actually be surprised to anything that I would say?
No.
No? Exactly.
Yeah, I would be surprised if you said some strange Christmas music that sounds like Smurf.
Oh, you would be that, yeah.
Yeah. If you listen to that or even write such music, I would be really.
Yeah, it would be as surprising to me as you sang it.
Yeah.
So well, I have to say something. Then I would say, okay, yeah, there is this strange art music from a guy called Mac Sekalowski. And that name of that album is Hairy Fantasies.
Okay.
Wow.
That's really strange music.
I don't know them, so
Music.
so yeah.
The name alone, well.
Yeah.
So are you ready for the band question? You know, we have a part of how we say that in English. Every band give a question to next band. So
Right. So they give us a question, and we will give a question for
Yep.
the next band.
yeah, exactly. But I never tell which band you give the question because it will be random.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what happened next year is the question from.
What will happen next year?
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
World domination. Easy. Next year we will release our best album yet, and that will be the one that will break. I know that.
You know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great.
Easy. Very easy.
So will you give a question for next band?
Yeah. Now we must do something really horrible for them.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Do you have something in mind, Ollie?
Mm-mm. I'm stuck with Harry. What was that? Fantasies or what?
Yeah.
What are your hairy fantasies?
Yes. What are your Harry fantasies?
Okay, that's the question.
Yes.
So do you want to say anything more?
Well, do we want to say anything more?
Don't ask, please.
Sorry.
Well, shut up.
Stupid.
Sorry.
Stupid, I forgot.
Was Simon? You say something to Reddit.
Yeah.
You know, last interview was over 1 hour.
Yeah,
Yeah. We know.
I put a timer on you.
Yeah.
You can say a few last words.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Yeah. I actually don't know why they always say that I talk too much. I'm a silent person.
Yeah.
I'm a dark and silent person, never speaks. Why are you smiling? You damn. No, the thing is that I would like to say is that the music business has not recovered yet from all the corona and everything. It's very important for all of us aspiring bands, local bands, natural bands, and even the larger bands, that people go out to concerts, share their material, buy their stuff, go to concerts, support your local bands, because we musicians, we are often told that musicians are the worst audience. Often we guitarists say that, but you can see that there's another guitarist there, because I would say that I can do that better. But the thing is that the best people to play in front of is other musicians, because they know how to rock out. They know how to be an audience, to experience and to be an audience. Please go to concerts, support your local bands, stay metal, and let's make the live scene and the rock scene something to be proud of again, because we need to breathe some air into it again, to make it bigger, to make live venues dare to book us again. There has been so many venues that closed down, so many clubs that closed down during this. We need to see that, okay, if we put up a festival, as you said, Zed, or we do anything, people will come to it. So people will get sponsors, so we get more money, so we can get everything rolling. Because the hard rock, the metal scene, we are just a big family, and we need to show the world that. So support your local bands, and of course, pressure.
Yeah, that's true. So then I stopped the recording if you don't want to say anything more.
No, I'm fine.
I am not allowed to.
Okay.